Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the General Collective Weekly Reading. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. As I always say, know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. I'm going to be starting out today with the Spellcasting Oracle deck. And then I was drawn to my The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. So it is September 14th as I am recording this. We currently have Sun and Gemini, Moon, or Sun and Virgo, Moon and Gemini, excuse me. Both, ruled by Mercury. And, yeah, we're going to just jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. Let me just see here. Because if I'm not mistaken, hold on. I don't know why that popped up like that. But let me see. Pardon me, y'all. I just want to take a look at something. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any, major planetary shifts for this week. We are going to have the moon conjunct Jupiter. When the moon moves into Cancer. But let's see. Get some more shuffles on this. And we'll jump right on in. One more, please, Spirit. I feel like there's something going on with Pisces energy. Let me take a look because we have Saturn retrograding in Pisces right now, but also the North Node is in Pisces. So we'll see. Bottom of the deck we have psychic abilities, which is like the High Priestess energy. Which could be, looked at as Pisces and or Cancer energy. I'm feeling like, yeah, there's going to be like a trine energy going on. So we have psychic abilities. Then we have empowerment coming out. And then we have financial health. And then we have answers. Oh, yeah. So this makes me feel like how can I say this? Because off of the empowerment card, I almost feel like strength card energy. That, you know, that Leo energy of, you know, confidence, empowerment, it's also giving me like the sun vibes as well. Like something, you know, being illuminated or, you know, coming to light. For some of you, it is like your intuition could be heightening. And with financial health, it could be like in regards to a job, or something that is very physical or tangible, I should say. Like for some of you, you could be like receiving like intuitive hits in regards to what you need to do, or like an idea or something that needs like, I don't know, it feels work related. For some of you, it makes me feel like, I don't know, you could be waiting on like the answer if this is in regards to a new job, like waiting on a response in regards to like a new job or even possibly, you know, some money. I don't know. Like I'm almost getting like the inheritance energy as well. Some of you could be, you know, looking for a new job and like getting the idea of where you want to, like, you're going like to a place or applying within a place where you know your capabilities will be used to their maximum. Some of you could already be in this job and it feels like, you know, an answered prayer, especially with new beginnings here. Like, because a part of me feels like it's like some of you have already done this. So this week, you know, it could just be confirmation that, you know, you're where you're supposed to be in regards to like work or career. But let's see, what's the overall energy, spirit, as it pertains to the collective. Yeah. We have commitment coming out. Yeah, definitely. If this is in regards to work, it definitely feels like for some of you, it's like you could be, you know, signing a new contract or like I said, joining or, you know, a place that is like the right fit for you. Like you've been waiting on this. Can I get another one, please? As it pertains to the energy for this week. Because that is Libra energy. We have, you know, Mars is still in Libra. Can I get one more, please? So this could be a masculine energy going through this. Oh, too many. Yep. Ooh, come on now. Strength card, and we have closure. Yeah, for some of you, it's like, it could even be like leaving a job, deciding to leave a job. Because, you know, like it's almost like you may have found something, you know, a little bit more aligned to you than where you're currently at. For some of you, you know, if this is relationship, it could be the same thing. Having the courage and confidence and strength to walk away from, you know, just a person, place, or thing that, you know, is not for you. Closing the door on it. Because then we have good luck, yep, which is like the Wheel of Fortune, and then here we have new beginnings. I'll get one more. I feel like I need one more. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? What's going on? I get one more. As it pertains to this energy and spread. Sorry, y'all. Can I get one more? And what I'm hearing is that it's a part of the plan. I don't know if this is a plan you've had or just, you know, the plan that Spirit may have for you. And get one more. However you're exiting, whatever this, you know, commitment is, it's like you're, like it almost makes me want to feel or say like you're doing it, you know, with grace. Like it doesn't feel so chaotic. Yeah. But it's almost like you're, especially with this passions card at the bottom, like your fire is burning in a different direction. Because we have answers again, and then we have finding and love. Yeah. So this could really, you know, go either way, whether it's, you know, career or, you know, in regards to like a relationship or partnership. It's like you're answering the call of your own soul, your own heart. I'm hearing I have to. So some of you, whatever you're leaving behind, because like I'm getting the 8 of Cups energy off of this closure card, like you feel that this is what you have to do. So let's see. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this is something that we have the 9 of Pentacles, where I just with the deck. This is something that you're doing for you. In regards to your own, you know, in regards to your own stability. So let's see. If this is a relationship, you know, you could possibly be walking away, because what I'm hearing is for good. Like this could be someone that you know, like been dealing with, or like they're saying keep dealing with for whatever reason. But it's just not serving you. It's not, you know, like almost in a way like it's not helping you grow, expand. And sometimes, like, how can I say this? Sometimes a part of you needs to, grow and expand outside of relationships. There's a time when, it comes to a part of your journey that you're supposed to, well, I won't say supposed to, but that like has to be done alone. And then there's times where certain, healing parts of the journey require partnership. I feel like that whoever this reading, may resonate for, now is the time for you to like see what life is like outside of this job, this, this relationship, this friendship, this whatever it is. Let me get one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this speaks to like whatever this is, whatever this job is. It could be like a high stress job, or a relationship that just causes you so much stress and anxiety. But with the Eight of Wands, you're moving. It almost feels like, how can I say this? Like for some of you, because you're in such this Nine of Swords energy, this mental anguish, this like anxiety, this overthinking, this stress, that's like, it's almost like a tall tale sign that it's time for you to move forward as the Eight of Wands, because you've been like trying to stick it out, but with the Hangman, but it's almost like, yeah, it's not serving you. It's keeping you stuck and stagnated in suspension. For some of you, it's a boss with the Emperor card here. But for some of you, if you're resonating as a masculine energy, it's almost like an Emperor knows when it's time to cut ties. If you're truly in this energy. This is something that you've been wanting to change directions with the Chariot. You're seeking like more balance, more like control over yourself, I almost feel as well. And with the Knight of Wands, this is just like that, the Passion card, which to me is like the Ace of Wands. Like you're like, how can I say this? Like, hasty is not the right word, but it feels like there's, I'll say this, there's like an air of urgency. Like you don't have, time to waste, because wherever you're at with this Five of Pentacles, it's almost like, yeah, you're missing the, or whatever this is, this job, this relationship, it's missing, like with the Five of Coins, or the Five of Presents, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Like it's lacking the emotional fulfillment. Like if you're a masculine with a feminine, it's lacking like the care and the nurturing aspect of this is a job. It's just like, there's no, like you're just not connected to it. It lacks that connection that requires you to, or at least like the emotional component. It's lacking that. where like we have the Page of Swords and the King of Cups. Like you need something that like almost gives how you give and cares how you care and nurtures how you nurture. That's what I feel like. And with the Knight of Cups, it's almost like it almost makes me feel like with the Knight of Cups, and this is the Six of Swords. Like you can't, like you're ready to move away from anything that's not all in. And for some of you, if you're a masculine energy, you're seeing, or first they said you're missing. You're missing. There's a feminine water energy here. For some of you, it's almost like you could be like keeping an eye or tabs on this person. And if this isn't in regards to another person, like if it is strictly in regards to a job or something that you do, you're seeking still the same way. You're seeking something that, resonates at that Queen of Cups energy for you. So can I get one for a commitment, please? Why is commitment here? Yeah. I just heard like it became stale with the Four of Swords. And then we have the Six of Cups at the bottom. Something that doesn't bring you the same like excitement or, joy even. It feels like something is just like not for nothing, like it's dead. Like there's no more resonance with it, no matter what it is. Like you don't resonate with it at all. Can I get one for closure, please? Like and I'm hearing like there's no peace. Under the closure coming out, we have the Four of Pentacles, which could be looked at as like a blockage. And some of you are walking away because it's like now you're seeing that it was kind of like holding you back. What's up under the yeah. And the Two of Swords just leaving you like it's almost like it'd be like, how can I say this? Because you see Sally on here. It's like it's the same, like I don't know if it's the repetition or if it's a job or going through the same thing with the same person. Like it's become just like you can do it with your eyes closed. And like I can say like sometimes with a job that can be good, but there has to be an element of that job where you're learning something new as well. And even in a relationship, like you can only sustain like with the same routine, going through the same thing. Like it feels like a broken record because there's not anything left, like really left to gain. Like can I get one for confidence, please? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's like you're walking away from it, whatever this is, and confident, and you can find something that is more reciprocal. The Six of Pentacles represents reciprocity. Like, so it's almost like you're ready to, like, in a way, like, expand your horizons. You're looking, like, it's like searching for more, like you need something else. Yep. It's almost like looking for that spark again with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Something that, makes you want to get out the bed and work with it. Job or relationship, friendship, whatever the case may be. Like, it makes you something that, gets you up in the morning, that gets you excited to go there or be with, like, this person, or, not whoever you're with, but. And I'm not saying that as in a bad way. Like, sometimes relationships, like, they not, like, everything isn't supposed to last forever. Sometimes you have relationships that, come in and they're not supposed to be long term, no matter how you try to make it be that. Some people, get in relationships, with people they don't even like, but it's comfortable. It's easy. Like, but then there's no fun in that. There's not going to be a spark, I'll tell you that. Can I get, ooh. Yeah, it's like you're done feeling tied down. We have the Devil coming out for the Four of Swords. There's no peace when you're in this Devil energy. There's no peace. It almost makes me say, like, with the Two of Cups, like, there's no understanding. There's no understanding. There's no... Let me get another one. Can I get another one to go with this Devil? There's no peace. It almost feels like, it's like you're just obligated. Yeah. It's constant, like, I almost feel like it's constant chaos, but it's almost like with the Four of Wands coming out, like, it really just feels like for some of you, like the Four of Wands is normally a happy card. It's a card of home. It's a card of, comfortability. It's a card of, foundations. And it's almost like for some of you, for some of you, it could be like there's no peace within the home because, like, I don't know if whoever you're with, or this could be you, and, someone could be feeling like this with you in a relationship. Like, there's just, like, or even at work, like, it just feels like a dictatorship. It feels like you can't do anything. And then for some of you, like, you're seeing with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, like, yeah, it's just like you're not growing. You're unable to, like, what's the word? Like, I don't know, it just feels like it's just very mundane to the point where, like, it's almost predictable. Like, can I get one more for this Devil energy? Then we're going to move on to the Four of Pentacles. The Devil, please. Yeah, the Eight of... Listen, I'm telling you, the Eight of Cups. Here it is. Anything that keeps you or makes you feel like restricted or limited or almost like, I don't know, it could feel like, being under somebody's thumb, like that's not for you. It almost makes me feel like they present it, but it's almost like, and I even feel like with the vampires on this card, home is not supposed to be draining. Home is not, or even a job is not supposed to drain you. And I feel that with like especially with the vampires on here, like there may be the illusion that everything is good, or this is a happy home, or everything is good, but with the devil and then like this vampires here, no, absolutely not. And some of you, like, I don't know, it may, you may make good money at this job. It may be like a financially safe, situation, or, obligation to this relationship. But look, I'm telling you, like, emotionally, no. With the Five of Cups, like, it's like I can't do it anymore. Like, whether it's the money or just the security of this job or person, it ain't worth it if it's like this. Straight up. Can I get one for the Four of Pentacles? And whoever is in this energy, they know that. Like, I don't care how much money you got or what what you can provide. I gotta go. Yeah. The Nine of Swords coming out for the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Because it's not worth holding on to all of this stress, anxiety, worry, fear. It's not worth it. And some of you are just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let it, like, let it blow up with the tower. Or, like, really taking the action to get rid of it. You walking away is going to cause this tower moment regardless. And then we have the Five of Wands and the King of Wands. But it's because this masculine energy is wanting to, like, it almost feels like break free. Like they're tired of the constant, for some of you it could be constant, arguing, bickering, not seeing eye to eye. There could be tension if this is a job. It's just the Five of Wands is just conflict, whether internal or external. Give me one more to go with this Nine of Swords. Yep. The world, it's time to end it. This cycle is done for you. Most certainly. We have the Ace of Wands again. I just heard like you're needed elsewhere with the Three of Pentacles. And some of you masculines know where that elsewhere is at, as this King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You know it. See how he looking at it? Can I get one for this confidence and the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Presents? Yep, the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, which speaks to, confidence, moving, forward. It's looked at as like a victory. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. So yeah, it's like just because like, oh, it may, how can I say this with the Three of Cups? Like, it almost feels like just because something is familiar, this masculine is realizing that it doesn't always mean that like that's good for you. Even if it is familiar, with the Three of Cups, or like people that you been around, or even if you've been at this job like and associated with people there, it's not worth the discontentment that you're feeling. So it's almost like you're overcoming like just having friends for the sake of friends, or just being in a relationship because you've known this person for this long, like, or just being at a job where how can I say this? Like, because I don't know. Like, I don't, like, if I'm ever in a job or a relationship, this is just for me personally. If I feel it's not right, deuces, like Chris Brown. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't bother me because I always just have that inner knowing, like, if something is not for me, I'm not going to force it. And I don't care. Like, there's nothing worth like I always say, me not being happy, not being, um, able to learn, able to grow. If anything stifles me in any place, I will walk out, and I've done it. And when it comes to that point, I don't like, I'm not gonna, sit and stew in something that I know, like, first of all, like, it's at some point, like, maybe it started out as something that, I thought I would like, or I wanted to do, or wanted to be with this person. But if it's not, like, it almost feels like it's an automatic response to me, because for me, my body is not gonna allow me to stay in something like that. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm already feeling it in my body, it's going to come out of my mouth. So I'm going to move accordingly. And not, be in this energy of fear, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, even if I don't know what I'm gonna do, that's not gonna stop me from, leaving the situation. I don't care if it looks like, or, I'll end up with nothing. I don't care. I've quit jobs and I've quit relationships. Like, but I know, like, for some people, I don't know. I don't know why it's so challenging. So I really can't even speak to why some people, see this as challenging. Like, but, I get it, to an extent, but mm-mm. Well, like I said, that's just for me personally. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't. Like, the last job I quit, I didn't have no backup plan. I just was like, you know what? Like, I know that I don't want to wake up and keep feeling like this. I don't want to keep, dealing with this place and this. And I did it, I didn't, how they say, oh, you're not supposed to quit another job until you find, you're not supposed to quit one job until you have another job. And what? No. So I'm supposed to suffer just until? No, not at all. And I've told people this before, because, the last time I did it wasn't the first time. In the time before that, I lived some of my best, I had like the time of my life. Not working, not, just, walking on faith. Like, and in all honesty, like, when I tell people that, they look at me like, how? I don't know. I can't tell you how, but let me tell you one thing. I didn't go without. I was still able to, maintain, even though I had no money coming in. It was almost like I had more money than I had when I was, making. Somehow, some way, a way was made. And I'm forever grateful that, I was able to experience that. And I know, like, that's not the case for everybody, but I never lost, my faith. Like, it is what it is. Because I believe in me, like, but it just feels like with this here, like, yeah, someone realizing, like, I don't care how much, we rock, or, we've, like, how things have been in the past, we may have meshed in the past, but right now, in this moment, whoever is in this energy, they're realizing that too. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth my happiness. Not at all. And this is exactly what it feels like. Thank you, Spirit. With the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, it feels like, you're stealing your own joy. And you're not ever supposed to do that. You're sabotaging your own happiness. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't even know 2 cards came out. I thought it was just one. We have the Ace of Cups coming out. Yeah. This is like wanting new water. Like, it's time to dump out, like, that old water. And there's nothing wrong with, like, honoring the way that you feel. And like I said, for some of you, it's that energy of feeling like you need to, answer what's calling out to you or go in the direction that's calling out to you, because it feels like, a sacrifice with the Hangman here. You gotta be willing to bet on yourself. And I feel like whoever's in this energy, they're doing just that. Like, you betting on yourself. Perfect. That's what you're supposed to do. Look at that. Prosperity, and then we have family at the bottom. So let's see what prosperity says. And so it says prosperity. The magical guidance. It's been a long, hard slog, and you've wondered if you'll ever reap the benefits you've worked so diligently for. As you face financial responsibility, a little extra cash would certainly be welcome at this time. Remain calm and courageous, for your constant worry and concerns are about to be a thing of the past, as a successful and flourishing circumstance beckons. The energy of affluence surrounds you, signaling that opulence and financial success is yours for the taking. Wealth is knocking on your door and asks you to invite in a little luxury, for this is a prosperous time. The magical meanings for this card, and it says, stop focusing on money. You'll be supplied with what you need. It says, be careful what you wish for. A lucrative deal is on offer, and understand the law of attraction. Can I get one for prosperity? Because even like with this family card, which is like, oh my God, with this 10 of Cups, I love it. I love it. Like, for some of you, it's almost like what's coming in after you decide to like choose to walk away from whatever it is that's not serving you. You're going, like, it's almost like the energy of aligning with that which is, like where like you feel like you're at one with, in this job. You're feeling at one like with this other, another person. It feels like home. It feels safe. Yeah, there's a comfortability there, but even on this family card, it's like showing you like it's it's ever changing. It's ever growing. Like there's there's family here, so it's almost like nothing. I hate to say it like this, but nothing is going to be the same every day. Like I feel like whoever this is, they're walking into something where, every day is different, but everybody is still, on one accord. And, it makes me feel like where everybody, contributes and works together to, sustain this home, this, this job. It doesn't feel like everything is all on one person, or like, the energy of like micromanaging. What you bring to the table, is different than what somebody else brings to the table, but it works together. Where over here, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like there's a lot of rules or restrictions, or a lot, like I feel like the energy of like a lot of taking from you. Give me one for prosperity, please. Like, home should be a place of like replenishment, and that's beneficial for all. or even a job. Look, I cannot make this shit up. The Emperor. And this is the Emperor is Mars, and Libra is this King of Swords. It's air energy with Judgment. And this is like, you know, deciding to make a judgment call that is, you know, you gotta believe in who you are. Like, believe in yourself. And then we have the Two of Swords. It makes me feel like saying, like, yeah, the truth of the matter is that you can have this Ten of Pentacles, like, outside of this relationship. Like, this Ten of Pentacles is not contingent upon another person. You have to have that for yourself, and I feel like this person is just now seeing that. Like, it makes me feel like someone was just, like I said, like stuck in some type of routine or pattern. Can I get one for the Two of Swords? Not wanting to see the truth of the situation. Too many, Spirit. Can I get one for the Two of Swords? And for some of you, like, this could even be like family. Can I get one for the Two? Yeah. See, we go from the Two of Swords to the King of Swords. Yep, there's truth. Somebody is finally seeing the truth of the situation that they're in. It's an undeniable truth as well. So there we have it for the weekly, y'all. It was very clean cut and to the point, which I like. As always, you know, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope it resonated for some of you, and if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone, you know, enjoys their week, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right, later.